Let me guess, you're in your 30s and you are like, what? Being a woman passing the 30s and I don't have a YouTube channel? Yes, that's my question today for you, my friend. Maybe you're in your 30s, you passed the 30s. I just passed the 30s right now. And I could say that this is the best moment for you, my friend, to start your YouTube channel. And the question is, what do you mean, Carla? Like, I'm 30s, I don't have a YouTube channel, what am I missing? And I'm gonna explain you in this video the reasons that today is the moment for you, my friend. Maybe you're a woman, you pass your 30s, you have so much already, and you had no idea that a lot of women over there is a huge audience behind that camera that they would love to know your story. And it's all about, impacting lives and showing your story to the world. And I'm gonna say it like this again. My name is Carla, like I was saying in another video. You're welcome to Creatives Mode. This is your channel, my friend. Maybe an aspiring content creator. Maybe you are already a content creator, or maybe you want to perfect your skills as a content creator. Definitely, this is your channel. This is your place. Make sure to subscribe on time and like this video, and of course let me know in the comment section if you are in your 30s and probably you have no idea what topic you should choose right now, so you can start a new beginning, a brand new channel, and you can make a difference too. So why don't we talk about the real reason? And there's a lot of reasons actually. And believe it or not, I'm going to start with the first one. I have a lot of notes in my cell phone, like always. The number one would be pretty much that your niche is much more refined. And there's a huge difference, I have to say it, in general. I'm sorry, with the women specifically. I'm not saying women are, much more power or better than men. But I have to say that in the women's world, we have so much topics and so many niches, to the point that, again, if you're not that related to the niche name or niche, right? And it's basically the topic, an industry that probably you can focus to start a YouTube channel in 2025. So there is a whole benefit passing the 30 years already. And you would understand better when I tell you you have much more experience, you have passed through maybe situations, circumstances, who knows, now you're much more experienced, probably you think different, you're much grown, you're much more mature. We passed already the 20 years, and there's a secret behind it. Much more grown, much more mature, much more knowledge. And that's the word, much more knowledge. That knowledge, you can show it, you can teach it, you can actually share it to a lot of people in YouTube today, my friend. That could be the first reason so far, because when you pass the 30s, and specifically being a woman, in my experience, I could say that there's so many changes. There's so many changes. There's so many, I would say, opportunities, maybe even failures. And from those failures also, we have learned so much. And I can start with me in my life. If it's not by failure, because of that, then probably the biggest, I would say, levels of my achievements, I could have never reached to those because of failing in something. So that could be another reason passing your 30s, and definitely you should share it at a channel. The second one is that a lot of people, they think that, well, YouTube channel, forget about it. It's not for me. I'm in my 30s, okay, maybe almost 40, who knows? And I just see the usual young people, Gen Z everywhere. And everybody tends to get a little bit confused with the topic of, okay, she's a Gen Z or he's a Gen Z, and the way they think it's another generation, a little bit younger than us. Yes, if you're a millennial, then you know what it is, because I am. It's just a different generation, exactly. A little bit younger, but everybody's kind of getting into the misconception of thinking that, well, I'm supposed to be an influencer. That's what they do. They show the lifestyle, the vlogs, all the videos that you can imagine of vlogging, probably. And trust me when I tell you, forget about it. This is not for Gen Z only. It's for any generation, actually. So can you imagine right now the amount of women that they just passed the 30s? They tend to share in the actual YouTube channel tutorials, maybe anything related to maternity. Maybe you have children already, and teaching how to give a little bit of tips, how to cook, how to, I don't know, to change a diaper. That type of niches, or again, topics, or whatever it is. It's part of our life. It's something that you can actually teach. It's something educational, probably. And even in the topic of finances, I would say. So definitely, I would say that's one of the reasons too, that when you pass the 30 years old, you have reached and you have done probably a lot of stuff. Maybe you have grown in your actually personal growth, and you can be even an inspiration. You can be an influence for somebody else, who's lacking that part of confidence, lacking that part of, the women, a female affirmation, probably. That's the reason that when you pass the 30s, that's the moment when clearly there is a message, there is a topic that you can put it in front of a camera, and much more people that you can imagine, they will be so identified with you, my friend. And if it's your first time, go ahead and let me know in the comment section, of course, or let me know in the comment section also if you're in your 30s. Probably you're almost going to 40s, okay? And again, it's for any age. It's unbelievable the amount of videos of creators right now that I could see in 2025. I mean, channels that I've never thought that could happen. Ladies that they are sharing financial tips, financial coaching. Again, women that they could even focus on fitness, and they are opening also coaching programs and vlogging like crazy. So again, this is just huge. There's so much opportunities and so many topics that you can actually focus when you are in your 30s. That YouTube can be a tool of reinvention. Now, this word is right now, it tends to be so popular because reinventing, at the end of the day, it's going to be kind of like a second chance, a second opportunity that a human being, you want to give it to your life. And maybe you want to experience something different. Maybe you want to change a habit. You want to change your persona with new habits, with new experiences. And that's the reason that YouTube can be so inspiring most of the time. And believe it or not, in the 20s, we tend to have a lot of different habits. Maybe we're more ambitious. Maybe we have much more skills. We tend to be much more quicker. We tend to be super quick, super fast for whatever it is, for work, fitness, you want to call it. And in the 30s, we try to focus in whatever we really need to polish and we really need to correct, usually, right? And it's a lot of topics, actually. So that's the reason that YouTube can be a huge tool for reinventing yourself as a woman, my friend. The following one would be, I have another one that I put it here. It's you are a role model in real time. And like I was saying, when you're in the 30s, and specifically with women, the maturity, maybe the change of hormones are going to be present. But that type of situations, that type of, again, changes, maybe circumstance. Today, You can share it as a message, and a lot of people will get identified. A lot of women would get identified like you have no idea, and you can be an actual role model, an actual inspiration for a lot of women. A lot of women right now, believe it or not, in reality, in general, in any country, any city, whatever you want to call it, in any language, a lot of women, they're lacking in their confidence. They're lacking in the self-esteem. They're lacking in their own dreams. A lot of people, they have been so down for whatever is the reason, whatever was the situation. Who knows? But believe me, people, they look and search for help in YouTube. And what happened if one day they find your channel and they needed a little bit of extra motivation? They really needed those messages that you could only give it through a camera. That coaching that probably somebody needs to know how to date online, or maybe to meet the right person. Maybe through your coaching, somebody could learn it because, they were checking on YouTube, and then suddenly they find you. So it's just a lot of things that you can actually, support, and you can help others in different ways. That could be another point. The following point, it'll be the monetization is more accessible than ever, of course. And coming back to the topic of monetization, that it tends to be so extensive. Right now in 2025, I could say that there's a lot of ways to monetize a channel, of course. And specifically for this type of niche, between women in the 30s, you can do a lot of stuff. Like I was mentioning, let's say maybe you start a coaching program because you're a fitness coach. Maybe you're a vlogger, and then you could connect yourself with other type of brands, and you can get a sponsorship. So the amount of monetization ideas, monetization probabilities that you can get through YouTube, they can actually be so, I would say, so huge, so extensive, like I was saying, and so real. So definitely those were the reasons practically that you need to know, my friend. If you're a woman, definitely do not doubt about it. Maybe you're in your 30s. This could be your chance. This could be your second chance in life, and reinvent yourself. This is totally the reason that I'm actually opening this channel too. I've been doing coaching for more than 3 years already. So now I'm focusing in pure content creation. So definitely you can let me know in the comment section too, maybe first time or second time. And of course, share it in the comment section too. What would you like to do about it now you're in your 30s? And what type of channel would you like to open? So thanks again for coming.